There's a lady in our village who fosters children, and the kids come to her with all sorts of issues. They've been abused, they've been abandoned, they've been rejected, they've been hurt. They've got neurodiversity and not been accepted in the world. And they lash out at her and they treat her awfully. And she has post-it notes in her house saying, Queen, for her to remember that whatever is going on around her, she matters and she's a queen. And for so many of us who've had abuse, who've had adversity in childhood, the way that we've treated us, whether we've had sexual abuse, physical abuse, bullying, or abandonment or emotional abuse, the common thing along all of that is that we don't matter. We're just an object. We're just there, and somebody else is doing stuff to us, whether it's name calling, treating us like we're invisible, hurting us, using us for their pleasure. It leaves us going, we don't matter. We're not important. And I need you to know that you do matter. That was what happened to you. It's not personal to you. You matter, and that was their issue. And that's an essential thing to separate. But as I was doing the Tame the Triggers call today, it hit me so strongly that I need to give you a message that you matter. And when we have been brought up with this message around us that goes, you're invisible, you don't matter, you're just an object here for other people. We live a life of being triggered because somebody turns away from us, it triggers abandonment. Somebody talks to us, we get triggered by us not feeling like we matter because they're talking about something else and we don't feel met. We need to really grow this sense in ourselves that we matter. And if that is a challenge for you and you haven't signed up for the Tame the Triggers program, come and do it, because we're going for 2 weeks, every day, a 10-minute little video. And it really struck me today in the video of how much we matter and how, I'm going to put the link there just quickly, you can see it, restoring.love. I'm not going to leave it because it gets distracting for people who have ADHD or autism. The other thing that have happened to us is if you're minority, Black person, Indigenous person, you live with this sense that you don't matter, and it impacts so many ways in ourselves. There was a guy that I met who said he was going to call. We met online, and he tried to call me on Skype, on my mobile, on my landline, via Facebook message, and every single thing was not getting through to me. He would call and the audio wouldn't work. And today I had that issue. I had that issue of not being able to call. And I was like, I tried. I went live 3 times. I did my whole teaching tonight for the 10-minute video and nobody could hear me. And then I did it again and nobody could hear me. And then I had to go and get my daughter's computer, set it all up. It took a half an hour setting it all up with logging on to all the different things. And then I could finally get through. And this guy said to me how it felt like was this energetic block that he just could not access me. It's like around my heart were these walls that he was having to, like a knight in shining armor, slash away the brambles to get at me. And that's how I felt tonight, trying to get the audio to work for the people in the Tame the Triggers workshop, is like to access, to get through to the video. I was like talking and nobody could hear me. And people were like, I can't hear you. I'm like, I want to talk to your heart. And they were going, I can hear you saying something important. I can see you saying something important, but we can't hear you. And that's sometimes what happens when we treat it like we don't matter. And there's this big energetic wall that prevents anything from coming into us that makes us feel like, wow, I'm important, I'm essential, I'm a queen, or I'm a king, I matter. And I persevered for every one of you who's in Tame the Triggers workshop, if you're not, come and join us, because it's delicious. It's really shifting this wall inside of us to create a life that we love, where we are able to work through, okay, these are the triggers in my life because those things aren't serving me. And this is who I'm creating myself to be so that I feel good about me. I'm around great people and I'm able to process and manage my feelings so I feel great about me. If that's something that matters to you and you matter to you, then come and join Tame the Triggers. It's going to be 8 more days, well, until the end of next weekend. You'll have ample time to go through the whole thing. And the mission is to break down the walls around you that say you don't matter. These walls that have been put up around you because of people treating you like you're not interesting, like you're too much, like you're in the way, like nobody wants you. That was a lie. That's not the truth. That's the impact of abuse. And I want all of that to melt away so that you live a life that you love and you know that you matter. So if you've not signed up and you want to come and join us, the link is there. So that by the end of these 2 weeks, more than anything in your heart, you know that you matter. And, you know, when I was struggling to get on the call and everything wasn't working and my mic wasn't working, I was breathing into myself because that could be a huge trigger. Oh my God, I've got this big course and everybody's here and nobody can hear me. But I was so grateful for it because it reminded me of this moment with this guy, David, on the other side of the world, trying to call me. It took him an hour and a half and he didn't stop trying. And for the next 14 days, I'm not going to stop trying. I'm going to be there for you every day, coming to you via my home with my dishwasher going in the background to let you know that you matter, so that my voice will penetrate your heart and you will come to know that you matter. And right now you might be going, she's too nice, she's fake, she's too positive, she's too loving. I'm not. I'm just telling you the truth. That what you learned in childhood, that you don't matter, that you're in the way, that you're too emotional, that you should be quiet, that you should please others. I want all of that to drip away and for you to have that dissolve, the wall around your heart that leaves you triggered and upset. I want all of that to melt away. And I want you to know that you matter. Come and join us and Tame the Triggers and come and learn that you matter. You matter in so many ways, so that you forever know that you are worth it and that you're so deserving of love and goodness and care. And you might not have got the skills to loving yourself in childhood, but you matter and you deserve to have those skills right now. And this Tame the Triggers isn't just about learning how to deal with yourself when you're in an upset, because that's important and we do that. But it's also learning that you deserve to be treated well by yourself and by other people. And so this Tame the Triggers is about waking up to who you are, to your potential. So you wake up in the morning happy to be you rather than feeling triggered the moment that it's another day that's hard for you. I want you creating your dreams and living a life that you love and knowing each day in every way that you matter. If this is a message that you know somebody needs to hear because they've told you that they don't matter or they feel like they're in the way or they're too much, please send it to them. Please tag them. Please let them know. Please share it. Because I want everyone in the world to know that you matter, that you're important. I'm sending you so much love, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow in Tame the Triggers. Love to you. Bye-bye. Well, I just see that somebody's left a comment. Thank you. Good night. Love to you.